Well, I got another great message today from a member on Let's Go Help who was really trying to get government contracts. And to me, in my mind, is that government contracts, I think, are much better than a government grant. Because a contract is, once you learn how to do it, it's not a one-time thing. See, a grant is sort of one-time thing, and if you get another one, boy, you're really lucky. But a contract is a career. Once you start getting one of those, then you can get it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and live the rest of your life for it. Like my sister, I mean, she got over $1 million probably on government contracts. But it takes some time to learn. And if you go to Google and try to find help, you'll find hucksters there that will charge you thousands or tens of thousands of dollars or more, to help you get government contracts. And there's no need to do that. There's so many free sources. The government gives grants to professionals who are professionals at doing this. And I have interviews with these people that I've talked to, and how they do it and what they do. They even have grants to help you get contracts. Now, isn't that amazing? That the government gives people grants to figure out how they could get more money in contracts from them. Yeah. Now that's amazing. My light is flickering. I don't know if I didn't pay my electric bill or what's going on there. But anyway, Stephanie writes that, hey, all, she's addressing to the entire group. Not sure where to post this, so I'm starting here. If you're someone with skills considering becoming a government contractor and bidding on contracts, the PTAC rep I've spoken to has been wonderful in helping me work through the details to get my business in shape. I'm sharing his initial follow-up email after our longest call. Hoping this helps you too. I think some of this may be specific to Massachusetts, but I assume much is relevant to all. By the way, he said to thank you for referring me to his agency. See? They don't make money from you. They don't make money from me. I don't make money from them. And that's why the people I send you to will never charge you money. You go on Google, and everybody you find on Google is going to charge you money because they got to pay Google to find you. And that's what's wonderful about this. See, so here what she had, she didn't have to go, because of COVID, she didn't have to go in line, but I've met these people belly to belly. It's easy. But she did it online and said the longest phone call she had. Now, you ought to see this. The letter that was a follow-up, I guess he told her all this. By the way, here's the group. If you want to find them, here it is. It's apatc-us.org. So that's A as in alpha, P as in Paul, T as in Tom, A as in alpha, C as in cat, -us.org. See, org, map United States, you click on your state, and then you find the people in your state who will help you, like Stephanie got, spending hours on the phone or whatever, and you go back and follow up. But look, all he says. Okay, he writes a letter. Dear Stephanie, it was a pleasure to speak to you this afternoon. Thanks for your schedule flexibility and for your patience with my cough. See, these are human people. They're people trying to get through life like we are. Okay, I'll start in summary of our conversation with a brief overview of PTAC. The Procurement Technical Assistance Center, that's PTAC, is funded by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So every state has this too. So every state chips in to help these people. Our mission is to provide assistance to qualified Massachusetts-based businesses that are selling to or have the capacity and desire to sell to, listen to this, federal, state, and local government buying authorities. Given our funding sources, our services are offered free of charge and confidentially. To qualified clients, the services we offer include, but not limited to, providing assistance with government procurement registrations, such as SAM system, with which you are already familiar, as well as bidding, managing, and performing on government contracts. Perhaps our bid match is the most important assistance that we provide, helping our clients to find and qualify opportunities appropriate to their capabilities. I think that you'll find this assistance to be especially beneficial. So here's someone's going to help you get contracts. They know the system. They did it before. Why go and pay somebody to do that? They're in the government, getting paid by the government to help you get their money. Besides, the most important thing, they're free and it'll cost you thousands with somebody else. And he goes through all the stuff here, highlight. Okay, DUNS number. Needless to say, you're already squared away. She has a DUNS number as a discussion, while the DMB number is still a company's foot identifier. Keep in mind that the government is in the midst of transpositioning from its current sole source reliance on Dun & Bradstreet for business identification number to a new system. See, I mean, so answers change every day. You got to get from the horse's mouth. So the government that's paying these people wants to make sure these people are getting the right name. So he said the full integration will happen May. See, and I'm not sure what the hell this means either. It doesn't matter. You have somebody to talk to ask all your stupid questions, who knows it better than any consultant and won't charge you a penny. That, now, what could be better than that? I mean, that's why I think America is great, man. I don't know how other systems work, probably with graft. And then getting a registered SAM, that system for award management, and getting your cage code. No idea, is the critical prerequisite for bidding, winning, and executing federal contracts. Okay, so what happens? They give you a bunch of that shit, right? And you try to figure it out, you screw it up, and you call them back. Simple. I mean, you're not going to, win a mile race and the first time out of the gate, and that's what these people are there for. And they're all for free, so why stumble and cost you money and that's stopping you from doing it? Here is an opportunity for you to find a customer for the rest of your life. Every big Fortune 500 small company, everything that's making money in this country is using this system. I mean, it is phenomenal. It's not only, the people are putting people on the moon now, getting private government contracts, put people on the moon for NASA, to buying pasta, or if you're a stand-up comic, to do gigs at PXs or not PXs, what do you call them? Officers clubs and, on military bases. They all have bars and restaurants and book entertainment. That could be you, to a freelance writer or a coder on your kitchen table. See, this is the kind of stuff that anybody, I mean, you have something to sell. You want to cut the lawn in your local government offices. Somebody's got to do that. That's a government contract. Actually, I went to give a speech at a women's prison up in Connecticut, and a lady there was making tons of money doing lawn work for the government, but her husband or boyfriend or something got caught with drugs and they dragged her down too. So she's doing time there. She said, yeah, she made a fortune in government contracts. My sister didn't have that kind of boyfriend, but still made good money doing government contracts. You may also want to consider Comey buys. No idea what that is. Procurement system for base state opportunities. So that's something local there. They know about it. You wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it. You have to be educated for anything. You have to be educated. You take time. So you're not going to make $1 million tomorrow. Well, what the hell? You're going to live for a couple of years, right? A couple of months, a couple of decades. Who the hell knows? This is forever. That's what's so neat about it. Once you learn it, man, it comes and goes and gets bigger and bigger. The first step in the process for you to buy is a good set of keywords, phrases that should accurately define your product. See, they tell you how to do the searching for getting contracts and bids. It's all right there, laid out. Look, it goes back and down. The documents, whatever you need. But this is after a long phone conversation. And that he can go back. As we discussed, you may want to consider whether any of these following Small Business Administration special capacity status programs are appropriate for your company. Okay, you've heard of these now, like, oh, I want to be an 8A contractor. What the hell is that? Eight? I'm almost 80. Maybe that's for me. You don't know. And you go on the internet, somebody wants to charge you $10,000. No, you don't. These people will do that for free. Or I want to be, I'm in a historically underutilized business zone. That's a hub zone where you get, if you live in certain zip codes, you get special privileges. It's not like the premier club. No, you get ahead of the list to get a contract. SBA mentor protege. Hey, that's the grant program. This is where they give you grants, to help you get what you need to fulfill these contracts, man. And they hook you up with another office, another company that's bigger than yours who's already getting these contractors. Wow. Now that's cool, isn't it? So now you found a government office, not only help you through all the paperwork, explain and whatever, help you get the contracts. Now you get another buddy in the business like yours who's already getting them to help you. And they're getting grants and you're getting grants to do that deal. See? Wow. Women-owned small business program. Hell, you go online and you'll find all these people want to charge you a whole ton of dough to do that. No, don't do that. Don't go where there's going to charge you dough. Don't go to the dough chargers. Okay, women-owned business. Economically disadvantaged women-owned businesses. I guess that's poor women-owned businesses. Like we have euphemism for it. You don't have to hire anybody to do that. Anyway, okay, just a quick note to confirm our discussion about the website modification to accommodate government-oriented focus. Okay, and so he's giving some hints on you have to change your website a little so the government could recognize stuff that they need there. And that's it. Stephanie, that's it for now. Any questions? Give me a yell. If I don't hear from you before then, I'll try to touch base before the close of business day next week. For now, I close with my best regards. Stan, Procurement Specialist, University of Massachusetts Procurement Technical Assistance Center, 1 Federal Street, Building 101R, Springfield, Mass. 01111. Telephone number 413-404-3670. See, it's an open book. That's what's great about the government. Everything is public information. Anybody who lives in this country has access to it. You don't have to be a fat cat. You don't have to pay them money. No, you just have to know them there. So this is the source. So let the source be with you. That's the important thing. And thank you so much, Stephanie. I think you did a wonderful service for other members who, could see that somebody, who they could relate to, got through this, made a phone call, and got all this stuff, man. That's cool. And it's a process. So this is a step. It doesn't happen overnight. It's like learning anything. You didn't learn how to drive overnight. You didn't learn how to use a computer overnight. It's just another step in the process of life of growing. And this is how you could grow any business. Man, the government buys more of anything than anybody else in the world. And if you're missing this, man, it is the biggest thing. And you work on it, and it's bigger, better, and it may not happen, next week, but next month, next 2 months. What'd you do the last 2 months? You don't know. I can't remember. Maybe you're better than I am. But you got a long life to live. So, this is a wonderful opportunity, I think, for any entrepreneur. Government's easy. You just do what they tell you to do. You don't fight it. You use it. So be like Stephanie. Use it. Okay. Thanks.